Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Sinda.
I'm Sherman, and today we're talking about the pros and cons of renting and living in a caravan.
There's pros and cons, so we'll just tackle our pros first, okay? So let's go for the first con. Water leakage from the shower place to the living area. I'm not so sure if they know about it, but they do have a leakage compared to like normal toilet. So I was shocked when our first shower in there, and then Sherman was shouting, "Hey, got water leakage coming out."
I think it's their designs. Maybe it's not totally fully supposed to block off all the water. Most of the water, but not all. So that's why I was shocked when I come and say, why the floor so wet? And I said, hey, you never closed the door properly, is it? Actually, she did. It's just maybe the design or the flaws in the design that actually allows excess water to come out onto the floor. But other than that, it's okay. At least they provide floor cloth, so floor towel or floor cloth they call it. So it's easy, but it's still a flaw in the design. Not once or twice, but actually every time you shower inside, at least there'll be one leakage from both of us. There's only one time I think either she or I showered, there's no leakage. I think she. There was no leakage. Not a lot that I can see.
Just like if you shower once or one time, and it will leakage every time.
Even though how careful you can be, it will still leak.
Yes.
So that's the only
cons. So we are afraid if there's no floor towels, then it will be very dangerous. But luckily they provide any floor towel, so it's good. But it's still a cons to the campervan.
To the design of the campervan. We actually feedback to them also, telling them that there is a bit of forcing that the water leaks when we take a shower.
So let's go to the second cons. Okay, the light switching for the bed. Because
as for the light switching, because the problem is that only when you sleep at the headrest then you will see the switches. It means the only problem is that there is only one switch, and if you are in the front, you want to switch on the back light, you have to crawl to the back of the bed and to on the switch. So it's not really a bad thing, it's just that it's an inconvenient thing. Not really, but we cannot classify as inconvenient, we can classify it as a con, because
like one person have to go out the bed and then switch on the bed lights, and then another person have to wait until the light is on already, then they switch off the whole light and then climb out from the ladder to the bed.
They say it would be better if they have a secondary switch as well. Because it's tedious. We tried before a lot of times, so we have to make sure mostly I will be the one staying behind to off the light in the front, and she will climb out to the bed and on, because she's afraid of the dark. So, but it's better to have a secondary switch in front, so it's easier, but I don't think they will do it because it's
or
not
near to the ladder side, then it will be easier for us to switch on and then off better.
Because it was pretty tough the first few days, because why you have to climb onto the bed and we haven't showered yet, I remember, to on the switch.
Well, things to know.
Things to know and things to try to rectify.
So, for us, lucky I bought like two lights, like those LED street lights, where I just no need to care. I just tell him to switch off everything and then come out to the bed and then shine the light for him to climb out the ladders.
Which is a good advice. The LED light does help us a lot. But
I don't dare to sleep in the night, and he always fall asleep first. So I have to switch on the light all the way till I want to sleep already. I switch it off, and then without using the fan electric, and without using it, you can just use a portable lights, and then you can just
buy those night lamps that's portable, run by battery or rechargeable battery, just plug in to charge. Just few days, just run it for the night, next day just charge it when your van is driving. You won't waste electricity.
Yes.
Because you are charging and you're running.
Yes. So let's go to the next con. So they do have handles. One of the place I pretty much is dangerous for me because they doesn't have any handle near the ladder climbing up to the bed, and I have to help myself up, or Sherman will be behind me to support me or make sure that I'm safe, because I'm Lunzun, I really can
She's a
fall
clumsy
down.
girl, so there's always a few times she fall I will never forget so I'm a bit phobia of her.
So they doesn't have a lot of one handle to me to climb up the bed. So
unless you're a person with very good balance, then maybe a handle's not important but for this girl I'm worried because
it's dangerous for me.
She tends to get clumsy, so she needs a lot of support and actually balance. She doesn't have balance, it's a bad thing. If she does, then I think handle won't be a problem, but it's still something
they can install it so it's convenient or more safe for the people who are using it, even though maybe you're the elderly person or anything that can climb up easily.
But it's pretty user friendly. It's just that it's just you need to use a lot of force to get up onto the thing because why you gotta carry your whole body weight. If you're a person who is heavy or big size, it's pretty tough.
Yes.
For me, it's no big deal.
So let's go to the next con. Okay, unlike us in Singapore, right, we switch it on the heater and then it will run forever. But they doesn't because the fresh water it's not a lot. And they have needs like maybe 30 to 40 minutes to heat up the water heater to the certain 8 liters only. And we doesn't even know how much is a liter and they doesn't even show at all. So I guess it's a better things for me to have an indicator of how much warm water has left so I can like balance out my shower place. Most of the time I shower.
She showered first. And all of a sudden she screamed for my name. I thought what happened. She said the hot water ran out. She just all I can do is just bear with it. Just bear with it. That's why. And then after that I wait for a while. 10 minutes I shower again. The water is still not warm yet. It's warm but it's not hot. So I just take a quick one and come out. Actually for there to shower, not really what I recommend. Because the hot water runs out very fast.
Or should I say that we use it the wrong way? We should bathe first, then cook. Then it will not be run out. But
it's not really because they run on different kind of tanks. Because the heater is another
tank. But when we wash our sink and wash our things, it runs on hot water.
Not all the time.
Yeah, but maybe that's the wastage of hot water while we are using it. So it's a best thing to have an indication that how much warm water have left so that it's easier for the user to use it and then can cook how much water to use for warm water lah.
They have an indicator how many water is your water level. As for your indicator for how much hot water is left, I don't think they will indicate. I don't think they will indicate you for that. Yes. It's just estimation.
So it's a cons lah. So maybe they can install something.
It's a con if you are in the winter lah, but if it's in the summer, don't bother. The gas is no point. Just for cooking as well.
So let's go to the next con.
As for this one, it's a bit of a blemish because it did happen to us. Because one of time, I think the last or second last night, we were on the gas, but the problem is that the gas, I think it was the last night before we returned the van. The gas utility
ran out on us in the middle of the night.
That's right, 2 a.m. I woke up, I cannot be on the thing to quite high. And then the temperature also set to quite high, but no hot air was coming there. And in the morning we woke up, I almost caught a cold. Even like our blanket.
Then we go down and then check the LPG.
We didn't check.
It's totally
we didn't check. We sent it to the petrol station. Then you pump then we check the weight. The weight is practically only the tank was left. All the gas that was used up already.
So it doesn't have any indicator of how much LPG gas. So maybe a tips for you guys. If you never see the previous video, a tips for you guys is you can take the LPG gas out and then you weigh and see how much left. It is like very little, and they do have provide another backup LPG gas which is maybe 3 kg, so you can just use the backup gas.
But I wouldn't recommend it. Just use the normal 9 kg gas is better. Because the 3 kg doesn't do much.
So be prepared lah. Just when you want to have the LPG gas or when you want to freedom camping, right? Before that you have to check your LPG gas, is it enough for you or not. If it's not enough, then maybe you can try to think about the backup LPG first, then later on then top up lah. So that's it for our cons.
Now for our pros, it's actually lesser than our cons.
I hope so.
This is the ironic thing. The pros are lesser than the cons.
So the first pro is...
The first pro is pretty good is because the storage in the fridge is actually quite big. It's actually nearly three levels of shelf. We can store practically everything from cans or bottles all the way to some of our food. Practically it's a lot of space, but just sometimes we squeeze a bit at the bottom because among the 3 levels of the fridge, the bottom level is the highest, so we store our high items there, like our
1.5 liter water.
Bottle we leave it lying down.
Yeah.
Then it's practically a lot more space than the rest, because the rest are like very little, maybe it's like this big only.
Well, if you want to store food for us, we store it for like 3 to 4 days. Enough. Or maybe more than that.
Once we buy grocery shopping, we shop about maybe 3 days to 4 days.
Yes.
And yeah.
It's very enough already.
Sometimes we have excess food, but sometimes we need more, so we just go back to the...
And we store for 3 to 4 days, right?
Yeah, so...
The fridge is still able to put
able to put stuff. So the capacity or the liters is quite big, but I never asked them how much...
We haven't checked yet, but later I will show you down here how much liter they have in the fridge. So let's go for the second pros.
Well, for this one, it would be good because a lot of storage space. Practically, I think there's about 5 or 6 cabinets. You can put all your stuff ranging from your personal things, then for your
storage of food,
your food, and your clothes. Practically, the dirty clothes you can. Practically, that's almost everything you can put. All our 8 days of stuff practically is spread out all over, and we still have excess space. Because sometimes we only put like. Even we also can even put our snacks inside and still have balanced space.
And for the big side cabinets, right, we unpack almost, I think, all of our clothes.
8 days of clothes, but we still have leftover space. There's about two cabinets left, you know, because we and somehow we didn't stock out everything. One cabinet was for me, one cabinet was for her, another cabinet was for towels, another cabinet was for dirty clothes, everything. We still have a lot of balance left. We still put all our other junk there. We still have a lot of space.
Yes, the storage in this campervan is very good.
Big 4 is the best for campervan.
Or should I say, because we are 2 of us, so if you are sharing for 4 person, it may be just nice for one.
It will be just nice for that.
But we can store it at the end at the storage place for our luggage, because the storage space below the bed, right,
it's pretty big.
Can put up to 5 to 6 luggage. You can see from our tour videos, is very big, where you literally can like for one person to sleep.
I was quite impressed. Seriously, you can literally you can shove two motorcycles inside. About there, you know. So it's that big.
Yes. No need to scare about the storage because they really.
It's pretty good. Like
you can just bring everything.
Not everything, like you must bring your whole house.
Well, campervan is bring a whole house along.
Campervan is your house.
So let's go for the last pro. The driver's seat is super comfy.
Because the problem is that why I realized that it's meant to feel comfortable, because why the caravan goes for long trips. One trip can take up to as low as 1 hour and to as far as 5 to 6 hours. It depends on how far you go and whether you're willing to do one whole shot. But seriously, I remember on our second day, particularly half an hour into our trip, this girl fell asleep. I was driving along, enjoying my music. I didn't realize it was 2 to 3 hours drive because it was quite comfortable to drive. Really, I didn't feel anything.
Yes.
And
because normally in Singapore or the normal car, the driver's seat it's not comfortable.
It's leather. The problem is that for the caravan, it's fabric. It's more comfortable and it's not so warm because leather is really very warm. Fabric is comfortable to say you are like sitting in a boss chair like that. Particularly you have 2 sides you can rest your hand, you can relax, there's a headrest. Practically, and the chair turns 180 degrees.
That's all for our pros and cons of the campervan Peak 4 in wilderness.
And if any of you plan to rent a Peak 4, if there's any pros and cons you would like to add on for us, please do leave a comment. Don't hesitate. We are always welcome for new and exciting comments in case we missed out any. But so far, I think we covered everything that we discover.
We discover.
Anything that we missed out, please do tell us so that we actually know more. It's better for us and better for us. Maybe you can remake a video or we can do more things. Okay, guys, until then, this is
Don't forget to subscribe,
like,
and comment down below.
we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.